Hello. Hello, Vivi. What's up? Um, I was an hour late today because I had grocery shopping, but here I am. I'm good. How are you? Hello, Moss. Good to see you again, Moss. How's everyone doing today? It's gonna be a pretty chill day today on the stream. I just ate a lot of food. I have a nice little chamomile tea that I'm drinking to help me sleep. So it's gonna be a quiet, nice, chill stream of Metroid Prime. Not the most exciting or interesting thing. You doing good? Good to hear. Not sure if I'm gonna progress the story today. I might just go exploring and collecting stuff that I missed. Just kind of doing whatever. And then maybe one more stream and I will beat the game. Gonna go back to all the previous areas I've been to find power-ups. Munchies. Munchies. I would like to drink my tea, but my tea is it's like scorching hot. It's dangerously hot, so I'm not gonna touch it for now.
I do them in sets of one. Take my time.
What? He works out? You work out, bro? My tea? Your tea? Yeah, my tea. Chamomile tea. Chamomile tea helps you sleep. It's kind of like a sedative.
Bye-bye.
I'm not leaving.
When I was alone in the mines, I didn't think I was gonna make it. Then I remembered. You've been fighting by yourself all these years. You're amazing.
Yeah, I mean, people kind of prefer when Samus is by herself, fighting by herself. It's a big point of discussion for this game.
Never underestimate an old war dog. In times like these, our strength truly shines.
You're not a dog.
I can't wait to see my family. When I get back home, I'll be taking a much-needed leave.
Did I get all my Christmas presents? Yeah, pretty much. It's gonna be a pretty quiet Christmas. At the grocery we got a lot of eggnog. A lot of eggnog. The good stuff too. And we might be mixing it with alcohol for fun. You'll hop on Twitch in a second? Nice, yeah, you can hang out on Twitch, YouTube, wherever you prefer. I will say, if I get more Twitch viewers, like I get an average of 3, 2 more times, I will get my affiliated status, and then I'll be able to customize the channel even more. So that would help me, but it's not like... I'm not gonna, like, beg people to do that for me. It's like, if anyone wants to hang out on Twitch, they can. Because either way, people being here does help me. YouTube, Twitch, it doesn't matter. So I appreciate that.
I was never able to face myself until
You got a jolly, get so jolly of that eggnog. Let's get all to Twitch to mail Zev famous. Mail? Mail? Man. Yes, man. Is there anything in this area? I'm kind of just wandering in circles, but there really isn't anything else here for me. I kind of was hoping the forest area would be a little bit bigger, to tell you the truth, but it really is just going through here and then going in a circle, crossing this bridge. A little bit disappointing. Moss is on Twitch. Gotta go for a little, but she'll be on soon. No worries. Yeah, a little disappointing. The areas are very much like Metroid Prime 3. This game really does feel like Metroid Prime 3. 2, Prime 3, the sequel, in its design. Which I personally don't mind. I don't mind linear games at all. But that's not really what people want from Metroid. They want more exploration, more getting lost in a world, getting immersed. And this game doesn't exactly do that, but I feel like with the visuals, the music, the vibes, is what the kids say, it does still have that like essence of Metroid Prime. How do you get affiliated on Twitch? There's a few requirements. They actually made the requirements a little bit looser. You need 25 followers. You need to stream for a certain amount of hours, I think 40. You need to have an average of 3 viewers each stream, and you have to do that 4 times. So average 3 viewers 4 times total. And I think there was something else, but it's not too hard. The only hard thing really is getting average viewers up, because on Twitch, you don't really get a lot of exposure. You're kind of just buried in the sea of everyone trying to become a big streamer to get rich. So it's kind of the hard part. I have 3 viewers. Gonna get famous? No. Probably not. And I don't think being famous is very appealing. Like, sure, there are perks, but getting famous does have bad things about it. Like the attention you can get, there's a lot of good attention, and then there's a lot of bad attention that you don't want. And also, keeping your life private gets a lot harder. So it's a double-edged sword. You heard camera can help get viewers, and that's another thing. Camera, people want to see the person behind the voice, and I'm not really like a person to get on camera, because I don't know. I don't really think it's about me. It's more about showing the game than showing me. Like, I just want to play games, and if people want to show up and talk to me about video games, that's fine. I'll always be famous to you. You're very kind. Thank you. But yeah. I don't know. Just my 2 cents. Everyone tries to go so hard on making Twitch a career, but I remember the times before Twitch was like a monetized thing. I remember when Twitch didn't even exist. It was Justin TV, a completely different website, and Twitch was just like an extension of that website. Miles is gonna yap, yeah.
We can bring down the force field around Chrono Tower.
So this is the part of the game where I think you have to collect a bunch of mech parts, which I found a few of them. And also these crystals. Crystals, yes. Yeah, today is just going to be exploring, wandering aimlessly, not really thinking too much about it. Pretty sure there was a mech part here. Yeah, it's all marked on the map too. But yeah, what games have you been playing, Vivi? Have you been playing more Assassin's Creed Shadows? Because that's quite a long game. Like, Ubisoft games, you do get your money's worth, I feel. It's just, for me, they've gotten a little stale. Their formula. I know I said that before. So how do I actually get this mech part? You're writing your bachelor's thesis. Wow, that's awesome. Oh, you love to dodge. It sucks. I know. School is stressful and it does suck, but it's all worth it. You get educated, you get smart, you get... You know, what's the word? You get established as a person. So it's good. You know, it's good to stay in school. Even though it is quite expensive. How do I... chest for the Galactic Federation Heavyweight. I'm gonna hit Miles up. Miles will tell me what to do.
Corporal Takabi spends a lot of time in the desert. He may be able to tell you more about Soul Valley. If you're looking for him, follow the sound of his harmonica or keep an eye out for a campfire.
Okay, wait. I was distracted.
Takabi spends a lot of time in the desert. He may be able to tell you more about Soul Valley. If you're looking for him, follow the sound of his harmonica or keep an eye out for a campfire.
So is he just out here in the desert? In Germany, it's quite cheap. You only pay like 300 per semester, and that includes 6-month tickets for the train. That is insane. That is very different from what it's like here. Like, to go to school here in the States, it'll put you thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. So that is mind-blowing to me. Germany sounds very, very generous with their schooling. Oh yeah, I have the radar for the crystals too. I forgot that I got that. I gotta find, well, no, I'm not worried about him. If I find him, I find him. I think what I want to do is go to the forge. Yeah, and you can write the cost of taxes, so you get some money back. It's practically free. You are so lucky to live there. That sounds like... That sounds amazing. A far cry from, like, what it's like here. Because here, everything is about money. Nothing is free. People struggle here. I'm sure you've heard about medical bills and all that stuff. It's very sad. Why do Americans hate free education and healthcare? Well, it's all about that dollar sign. But these are things that are beyond my understanding. I'm no expert, but I'm just gonna reduce it to its most basic sense. It's all about the money. Hello, Waffle Boy. I've been doing college online to save on tuition for the last couple of years. Already looked into the college I went to and actually got the transfer as well. Hello, Ninja Goon. That's awesome, Waffle Boy. College here in America is a privilege if you can afford it. So I'll always be grateful if you're going to a nice college. You love Trump and JD Vance. I watched a new episode of South Park last night, the finale, where Trump and JD Vance are trying to kill Satan's baby. And that show is so wacky. Like, I don't know how they come up with the plot lines they do. So you want to collect Trine crystals until Miles calls you to let you know how to deposit them. Miles also told me I gotta find Sniper Man. He has like a campfire out here in the desert, but this is probably going to be a shorter stream just because I was 1 hour late today due to my my grocery shopping and the traffic on the interstate. So I'm kind of just going to go around, look for upgrades, get powered up.
If you're not sure where to go, you can always call in and ask me. You can reach me through the radio command on the map.
Or you'll just keep calling me. One of the two. Oh, wait. Nope, that's smoke from the building. Let's go over to Twitch. Ninja Goon doesn't like Twitch, but I don't blame Ninja Goon for that. Twitch is, any like big corporation really have some scumminess about them. It really is just pick your poison. But I don't expect people to watch on a certain website if they don't want to. Watch wherever you feel comfortable. The whole Twitch affiliate thing is just kind of like If it happens, it happens. But yeah, the only thing I need is average viewers, which is the hardest thing to do. Because, you know, I was saying how Twitch is really hard to get any type of exposure. Which is why most people give up. They stream to nobody. They get sad that no one is watching, and then they give up. But you really shouldn't expect that. You should just stream because you enjoy it and it's fun, like the good old days. You know, before Twitch was monetized and people just stream to hang out and make stupid jokes. I think I told this story before, but I used to hang out in an Angry Video Game Nerd 24/7 stream. And that was fun, because there were some funny people in there. Now you get the green crystal finder, so that helps. Yeah, I like that. Even though it just kind of... they weren't really hard to find in the first place. You kind of just drive around. And it's like, oh, there's a crystal, let me crash my face into that. But at least I have a direction to go if I'm just looking for something. I think what I actually want to do is... not the mines. I'm not yearning for the mines. I want to go to the forge. Do I want to go to the forge? I think I do want to go to the forge. Have I found any of the Viola boost increasers? I have not. I've seen people have like a little extra bar on their boost gauge. I've not found any. I can't read that. I can't read German. Ich mag deine Videos und es macht... yeah, I can. I know how to say welcome to Metroid Prime. So many crystals. I think it's welcoming. Welcoming? Forgive me, I'm American. I don't speak other languages that ain't American. The only language I know how to speak is freedom and French fries and burgers. They should rename French fries to American fries. 'Cause I ain't French. Actually, I guess American fries would be potato wedges. Big and thick. I don't know where to find any of the Viola boost things. I really haven't been using the boost. I've just been casually riding my bike around. I feel like it hasn't been necessary. Like, it's cool because you can do the Akira slide. I love Charlie Kirk. He says it like it is. And I like that. The reason I want to go to the forge is to go back to that drone, get all the item markers, and find everything here. Today is an exploration day. It's going to be a chill, find munchies exploration day. But yeah, I actually don't know anything about Charlie Kirk except for, you know, recent events. I know he was like some political dude who says wacky stuff, but, you know, I don't really care to keep up with that kind of stuff. I'm just here to play video games, man. Ask me about video games and I can tell you, yeah, I like video games. They're pretty fun. I really want to find green crystals first. Before I go anywhere. Is there like a really good power-up? I mean, I'm down to do that too. If it makes exploration easier. I'll have to kill the bots, the Roberts. Yeah, that's funny. Like, hit him into a crate. I'll grind out some green crystals. Green crystals are fun because I can yap. I can yap and talk to you guys if you guys have anything you want to talk about. Could talk about the game. I was really thinking about like the shortcomings of the game, and they're kind of dawning on me a little bit more. Even though I'm enjoying it, there are things about it that make me go, Like, yeah, they really did that. Let's see my crystal level. Oh wow, I'm really close. I'm on the last section. So this shouldn't take too long. I think that's a good call to get more crystals. Because I'm really curious to see what the last upgrade is. There's some over here. Actually, wait, what's this? Oh, it's the big one. Nice. Which game is next? Well, in my mind, after this, I was thinking I should play the Silent Hill trilogy. Silent Hill 1, Silent Hill 2, and Silent Hill 3. Just emulate them.
We need to take down the force field around Chrono Tower. Can you search Soul Valley for anything we might be able to use?
Well, it's not now. No Hyrule Warriors. I do have Age of Calamity. I don't have Age of Imprisonment. I promised. Wait, when did I promise? I don't remember that. I saw your suggestion in the suggestion box. Which... I do have Age of Calamity. I could play that. But I've had a couple... Well, only really like one other request. To play Bug Fables. I promised and swore on my life. If you can find the clip of me saying that, and don't just edit together me saying a bunch of random things to make it sound like I'm saying that. Mind you, the only award for doing all the green crystals is unlocks in the gallery. Oh, okay. So it's not like an upgrade you get if you get all the crystals? I mean, I'm already so close, so might as well. Okay, wait, I should use the Akira slide here. Oh, hell yeah, that's awesome. I've never seen Akira. But it is on my list of things to watch, but I've been so preoccupied by The Sopranos that that's all I watch before I go to bed. Crying. Tears of joy. I might stream Age of Calamity if you want to see me play a Hyrule Warriors game. And then maybe in the future, I will buy Age of Imprisonment. If there's a good sale on it. Those games, you kind of know what you're getting. Like, they're fun. The main thing, I guess, is the story elements. Which, I don't really play Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild for the story, to tell you the truth, but I know the story is something people care about. Once it's fully green on the menu, that's all you need to get everything. It'll make it turn blue in the menu. The menu changes? One thing, I was watching Vinny play this, because I've gotten so far ahead of him that I can watch it now. He complained that how hitting the crystals doesn't just destroy all the crystals. You'll like miss a piece of it. But you really do have to hit it a certain way. But he's right. He's still right. Like, it's still annoying when you miss a piece. Yeah, like if you don't hit it perfectly, there's going to be crystals remaining. And that's pretty annoying. Do I have any pets? I used to have a hamster. I used to have a couple of rabbits. But, you know, they don't live very long. Sadly. I loved my rabbits. They were so cute. I had two rabbits and they were both named Bugs Bunny. I wasn't a very creative child. You wish the game wasn't so worried about padding as much as you have been liking it, mainly with the green crystals. You like the mech quest a lot more. The green crystal in the desert grind, yeah, is probably the biggest shortcoming. I have not engaged with the mech quest yet. I think I'm at that point in the story, though, where I have to get all the parts. Miles said I had to find Sniper Man. Having to go back and check, yeah. Like, you could use the Akira slide to guarantee. Yeah, like that. That pretty much secures the crystals, but you can do that like once every, what, 20, 30 seconds? I mean, whatever. I'm not a speedrunner. I'm sure speedruns for this are going to be weird with the crystals if they have to do that. We'll probably figure out some way to optimize it. So how does average viewers work? Is it sufficient to hit 3? I think it's just 3 for a majority of the stream. So that's why it's like the hardest thing. Because it's when you're tiny, when you're a nobody watches. And it's hard to maintain that for an entire like 4-hour stream. The problem is they don't let you shoot the crystals with the bike. Oh, that would have been such a good thing, yeah, if you could lock on. I am tiny, yeah. Yes. Oh man, Moss is making me want to do it. I'm gonna do it. Hold on. I'm gonna do it. Enjoy that. See, Twitch is fun, because you can do stuff like that. YouTube doesn't have animating emotes and silly stuff like that. I guess they have the stickers. Like, pay $2 and have a big sticker on the stream. I'm like, okay, that's totally worth the money. But, you know, people can do whatever they want with their money. I think I missed, yeah. Yeah, like, having to do a UE to go back and hit the crystals. But, you know, I'm a very patient person. I didn't do the Akira slide there. I'm a very patient person with video games. So I don't really... It doesn't break the game for me. It doesn't ruin everything. It's just like a mild inconvenience. I had to have hit the max now, right? No? Man, I feel like I've been grinding out so many. Surprised Miles hasn't hit me up yet. Good. Guten Tag. Moss, tomorrow we're gonna do the time trial viewing.
If you're not sure where to go, you can always call in and ask me. You can reach me through the radio command on the map.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mackenzie. Can I say ich Scheib? Doesn't that mean shit? Scheib? Isn't that a bad word? So get some time trials done. So you have a ton. Yeah, show me your best of the best. It'll be at the end of the stream. It'll be the usual 4-hour stream versus races. I don't think we're gonna do any hide and seek or anything like that. Even though I made the rules, it means my name is Zev. Ich Haib? Heiz. Oh, okay. I feel so cultured now. I'm learning languages. Now no one can call me an ignorant American again. Oh, he's right here. How is he playing that through his helmet? Unless he has his face... Okay, yeah, the face part was open.
Please, join me.
Join me. Here, I've got you a banjo. And I will play the kazooie.
Do you feel that? Dry wind blows echoes across the land. The sound of the breeze and the voices of the creatures that dwell here remind me of home. My family comes from a long line of hunters. Hunting is how we survived. Like my father and grandfather before me. Now, when I catch the scent of game in the wind, I remember those who came before. Anyway, I lose myself. I found something near the cargo launcher. I kept it, thinking it'll be of use to you. Here.
Teleporter chip. It's probably how I transport the mech. I kind of want to call him Cyclops, because he has one eye. Federation engineer. I gotta go back to Miles? I see. And this is why I should collect the crystals first. You're trolling? Mario Kart DLC? Oh yeah, that's so troll. Don't get me excited. There will be updates though. There's no way they're going to sell that game for $80 and not release significant updates for it.
Looks
It's
like you got
Mario
something
Kart.
interesting, and it may solve our problems with the force field around Chrono Tower. Bring it on back to base camp so I can take a look.
Better take that chip back to Mackenzie. I hope it helps.
Why was he going on about like
Watch over you.
animals and his home? I think being on this planet has taken a mental toll on him. Is this even a this is a planet, right? I feel like this is some weird dimension that we got teleported to. And looking at the distance here, is that a structure? Or is that just like God rays? It looks like a giant structure. It's giving me like Halo vibes. How in like Halo you see the Halo ring just extend out into the sky. What is this? It's like a really weird smoke effect. Keep collecting the crystals. You got it. I'm gonna call him Yap Crystals because when I yap, I am also collecting them. I think my tea is still too hot to drink right now. Well, actually, let me see. Let me take a sip. I might burn myself here. Oh no, it's the perfect temperature. It is chamomile tea, so I might get a little sleepy. But I will still yap. Because that is what streaming is for. It's for yapping. A stream of consciousness. Mysticism. Okay, I thought I missed a crystal there. Even if you hit them all, you still doubt yourself that you hit them all, and then you have to Yui. So wait, do I legitimately have to go to every green spot on the map? What's this? There's a thing here. Oh.
Greetings, Hunter.
Greetings, can I have your gun? It looks pretty cool.
Hey, Solon, watch over.
Solon, oh yeah, he's religious. Keep it in church, buddy. I don't want to hear it. Not when I'm on a mission. I've got more important things to do, like, drive into crystals. Hey, Peter, there are these green crystals out here. And, gotta ride my bike into them. Now, I know what you're thinking. That doesn't sound very fun, but, Peter, it's lots of fun. It's my favorite part of the game, Peter. You do the Akira slide. And it's pretty epic. Peter, I've already told you about Solon. I've converted to Solonism. And I've never been happier, Peter. It's a space religion. A lot of crystals here. You know, I guess if the open world wasn't empty like this, you wouldn't be able to see the vistas in the distance, which is probably the best thing about the open world. So, yeah, I gotta look on the bright side. Sure, I'm collecting these crystals, but look, what a nice view. Maybe that's toxic positivity. It's good to be positive, but it can be a bad thing sometimes, where you dismiss negative things. You think that's bad? Remember the time I had to... I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I was trying to do like a Family Guy cutaway joke, but I had nothing there. Oh wait, hold on. This is something. Whoa. You think that's bad? Remember when I had to buy an amiibo to get music? Peter. You can unlock the music if you 100% the game, Peter. It's okay. But Lois. Transport device. Designed using technology from both the machine and psychic eras. Release lock unit to enable item transfer. Electric. Oh, that's fire. I was like, what? Oh, okay, that's my first one. That's what they look like. So that's just another boost. That's good. That'll make grinding crystals a little bit easier.
Fi_per is a gamer. Thank you for following.
Is that you, Vivi? You followed me again? Thank you. You're boosting my numbers. There are 3, all of which has an elemental lock, so there's 2 more. Or 3 more. Yeah, 2 more. Because I got 1. Imagine walking across this desert without your bike. How long would that take? Viper. Not like Viper the car. The Dodge Viper. Viper like... I guess like a cat. Wait, there are 2 Vipers. Which one is the real Viper? But, if those are both UVV, that's funny. You don't have to, I know you're trying to help, but it is okay, you don't have to do that. Not that I'm upset or anything, but... But it does help, yeah. Because now it says I'm at 5 viewers. So you know what? Thank you. Thank you for trying to help. It is appreciated. You're helping. Yes, it is helpful. Okay, so there's 2 more boosties, so I definitely want to find those. I could find them naturally through normal and regular gameplay, Or Ninjagoon could tell me, but that's cheating. And I am not a cheater. Okay, yeah, this is much more ideal. So it would probably be good for subsequent playthroughs to remember exactly where those boost tanks are, just so the crystal grind is a little bit easier the second time around. Oh yeah, hints, perfect. Yeah, hints would be great. I don't mind hints. GG, yeah, if I get affiliate status, I can customize emotes and that'd be fun. I think that would be fun. I'm just not an artist. I can't draw my own emotes. But I could find funny stuff online. Make them into GIFs. GIF? Let me check. Oh my god, it is so... It looks like it hasn't even moved. Get parkour and you to make some if you guys want to. That costs time, and time is money. Like, I don't want anyone to make something for me for free, because I know it does take a lot of time, and people should be compensated for their time. Parkour has made art for me in the past. Like, I can show you guys. He made me... whoops. Okay, wait, why is this going? He made me this drawing here. He asked me to draw something, and I just said, draw Luigi and make it look funny, and that's what he drew me. So that was very nice of Parkour. Parkour is a very, very nice person, so I appreciate that. He was one of my original chat members back when I played Mario 64 co-op. What was that seal? That seal has been going so viral. Like, my algorithm is full of seals now because of that video. There's some other ones too. I want to download them and show you guys, because there's a lot of seal content floating around. Seals are awesome. Straight up just water dogs. Show it again. You want to see? I can show you again. He's funny. I think it's a he. I can't tell if they're girls or boys. But I can show you my favorite part about this video. So, my favorite part, look very closely. So yeah, you see right here, look at his eye. Look at his eye, and then when he sees the camera, watch his eyes. Look how it just widens. It gets so wide that he's like aware. He's hyper aware. It's just, I thought that was so funny. I love seals. I actually went to SeaWorld fairly recently, and they had a nice show. There was a seal, there was a little otter. They made him do tricks. They had like a whole plot going on where the seals were like trying to defeat some evil scientist, and the otter like stole something important and was running through little doorways, and you know, they gave him treats to do tricks and stuff. The usual SeaWorld stuff. That's the only reason I really like going to SeaWorld, is because the shows are fun to watch. Although I have mixed feelings about it, because I feel like these poor animals are being captured to put on a show. But I guess they I guess they have a good life at SeaWorld. Oh, that's cool. I have 4 viewers? Hell yeah. That's awesome. Moss makes his own videos. I'm subscribed to him.
Kasane Shadi Haram Wasanit Kakuranesh Sacha Sleriklit Shulite Bin Saran Kiathara Jaskalta Kazdal Charan Tinet Hs Teganich Virus Kistaskala
Virus.
Haram Insagalich Tandala Champion Adanet Kichutarin Kazdal Charan Aska Sidanam Kunlan Dojatsil Kazdal Charan Zandalan Dojatsil Tendalas Athashin Changaresh Tutaritek Alante Beach Shadi Haram
I'm the chosen one. Me, I'm the main character.
Ki Angrat Asla Tintashel Kisalek Kuskaden Lilia Lasanatek Zakara Inkialim and Shasta Chiosudeharat Shadi Haram and Diatim Vilen Mala Kidakia Chiotus.
Interesting. You missed that cutscene? You going to sleep now? Have to work tomorrow? Yeah, it's really late over there. But you should get rest. Rest up for your duties at work. And thank you for watching. The artifact at the beginning of the game was one of the 12 that shot out in order. Virus. Keep the laptop running. That's very kind of you. So, thank you so much. Okay, so that artifact at the beginning of the game was one of the 12 that shot out in order to find this chosen one. Oh, so that artifact was kind of like a beacon. So there are 12 more of those? And it just happened that Samus was in the right place at the right time to get summoned here as the chosen one. Interesting. You're gonna make art? Moss, the artist. What should you draw? See, here's the thing, I don't know. Anything you think that would be fun. Anything that's like, that has good context. I don't know, anything you want. I guess something Mario related. Mario Kart related specifically, since we do a lot of Mario Kart. Drew Goofy smiley face. I think of Forrest Gump, the movie, when he falls into the mud and wipes his face on the shirt, and it made the smiley face. Gonna draw a Goofy smiley face with a Mario hat. Perfect. I think I see here. Yes. Like more little areas like these to explore, even though it's still kind of the same generic desert. It's you know, it still took me a little bit of thinking to get up here. So that's something, I guess. Bad guys? Wow, missed. Nice. So it really is, I just have to get every crystal in the map. That's kind of It's kind of irritating. Unless there is an excess of crystals. I mean, they respawn, right? Or just more show up? What do you want, Miles? Oh my god, dude, what does it look like I'm doing? Oh wait, did I get all of them? Check again. I think because he called me, that means I got enough. Oh, cool. But wait, there's another layer. There's a second layer? Oh, okay. I thought I had to get every green crystal, but that is not the case. However, I did see that second layer there. But that you said was for blue... Not blue. That was for gallery stuff, right? So that's optional. For 100%. I mean, that's still kind of annoying, but it is what it is, I guess. 100% gallery, okay. Then that's the second playthrough thing. Where's the tree? Does this recharge fully? It does. Actually, it does not. Also, maybe on your back, explore the forest, Fury area, collect all the munchies there. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's stuff I missed there. Also, isn't there a robot there that I can electrocute? To, help me? Probably. I'm gonna assume each area has at least one. Metroid Munchies! The brand new cereal that's sweeping the world! We got morph balls, we got missiles, we got screw attacks? We got psychic boot? Now in purple flavor, psychic Metroid Munchies. Expand your mind. Open your mind. New avenues of thought. Places that you never thought that your mind could go. Like enlightenment. Open your Metroid mind. Your Mindtroid. I love the casual walk into the door. Doesn't care if bugs are on her. Don't go, take a left. Shit. Shit. No. Was the robot on the left? Oh, please don't tell me that the scout robot was there. We'll just go back, damn. No. I should have known. I had like a sense too, like, maybe I should explore this area a bit before I go. Like there's something in my mind telling me to explore. That's why I turned to the right slightly. But I was like, screw it. I'll go back. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It definitely feels like it loaded faster on the way back. And you can skip that, okay. Oh, this thing here. I see. You made goofy art? Goofy art. A hook? A hook? I'm goofy. I'm goofy. Yeah, alright. Cutscene, wow. He posted on my community. I was gonna say, yeah, you can post it on the community. Was that just a cutscene of her running? Let me see. Sort by newest. It's Mario. Here, I can show you. Masterpiece. I am no artist, but I say it's a masterpiece. You know, they haven't really had a 3D Metroid game where you get the shine spark ability. Wait, this is where I started the game, isn't it? It is. Once you get a PC, you'll get a really good one. Yeah, if you want to make like really good art, you can get a drawing tablet as well. Use it on your PC. Get a nice pen. That's what my friend did. He got a drawing tablet and he did art for a little bit, but he didn't really like commit to it. He did get really good though. It's just it's such a time-consuming thing. And then he got a job and then he didn't have any time to do art anymore, so I don't know if he still has his drawing tablet or if he sold it. This was a thing. Make more art. Do it. Express yourself. Art is how we express ourselves. How we transfer thoughts and make them concrete. The abstract thoughts in our mind into concrete reality. Ancient statue carved from single stone. Analysis implies its surface cracks when caused by a strong impact. I mean, what can be stronger than that? Power bomb? Power bomb. Psychic power bomb. My mistake. So that was the only thing in this area I can remember. Make a Discord? A few people have said I should make one, but again, I'm very insignificant and not. I'm not a real content creator or streamer or influencer or anything like that. I feel like that kind of makes more sense when you're a big person. And then there's the trouble of managing that stuff too. I'm a very hands-off type of person. Like, I don't know. If people are chill and they can behave themselves, I like to be hands-off. I don't like to be a dictator. Think you can help grow? Probably. But that's if you're trying to like turn streaming into a career. And I think some people lean a little bit too hard into that. This is very much a hobby thing. A way for me to like play games, hang out, and talk to people. And if people want to show up and talk about games, then they are very much welcome to. As long as they're chill. There has been times where not chill people have shown up, and that's a little bit concerning. And I feel like with Discord, that could attract more troublesome people to show up as well. So I'd rather just not really worry about that stuff. I already scanned this. I do have Discord, but it's my private, personal. It's my friends. We use it to play games with each other. My real life friends. Which they wanted to play something today, but I had to go grocery shopping. Just bad timing. I have friends. I do have friends. Yes. I know that there are a lot of people who say I have no friends, but I do have friends. Friends that I've known for like a long time, like more than 10 years. Childhood friends. A lot of them have moved away though. Like a few hours away. The last time I saw them in person was when they got their houses. They're like renting a house, basically. But they're in nice areas. So we had like little house parties. There were snacks. We played Mario Kart, Smash Brothers. Had drinks, played beer pong. You know, the usual party stuff. Lucky to be able to keep friends like that. I am very grateful, yes. My friends they're really cool and really smart. Yeah, they are childhood friends. I guess I could talk about like the old days like an old man, but I don't know, it's not that interesting. We would go hang out on the lake. There was a lake behind their house, their very old house, way back. We would go to the lake, play in the dirt, dig up clay, go on the boat and go fishing. There was one time there was a family get-together, and there was a jet ski that I was riding on the lake, and like, I was being reckless, and I'll never forget this. I wiped out, I got flung off the jet ski, and I did like a starfish in the air, and I was spinning, and I landed in the lake. I wasn't hurt, it wasn't bad, it was just kind of scary. And I was just out in the middle of the lake. I had to swim back to the jet ski. My best friend, who I'm still friends with today, actually swam all the way out to come help me. Like, he swam really far. Like, I'm impressed. He would need some crazy stamina to do that, but he came out there to make sure I was okay. He helped me start the jet ski up so we could get back to the shore. And that's kind of like one of the crazy memories. And it was embarrassing because that was in front of their entire family, like brothers, sisters, their mom and dad. And I was like, oh my god, what have I done? But it was okay. Everything worked out. Immerse your form in the sacred waters. Speaking of getting flung into water, the Temple of Memory. There was one time I spent spring break with them too. Just hanging out. We used to make YouTube videos. We made like a zombie video. I was a zombie. We just kept changing my clothes so we could have multiple different zombies, and then we like cut up the footage to where it looked like I was multiple zombies. It was fun. I feel like there should be a drone in this area to tell me where all the stuff is. Oh, here it is. Speaking of, here you are. I remember, yeah, this dude. That sounds so wholesome. It was fun, yeah. We had, like, fake little airsoft guns. Transmit ultrasonic waves from overhead and display the position of detected valuables within the zone. Oh, yeah. Why am I reading this? I already know what they do. Alright, let's see. I see 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4 munchies. Metroid Munchies. The hot new video game snack that's sweeping the nation. And kids are going like crazy, like doing backflips, eating Metroid Munchies. I'm telling you, Nintendo should make that a snack, a real snack that you can buy to market Metroid. The sales so far for the game have not been very good, I'd say. I think in Japan it sold like 20,000 units in its first week, or its launch week. I might be wrong. But yeah, Metroid has never been the big moneymaker for Nintendo. It's been sort of like a... you know, just like a thing they do out of obligation, maybe. Although they did say they would like to keep making 2D and 3D Metroid, which is good news. It's just how long are we going to have to wait? Ah! Think Metroid is more popular in the West? Oh yeah, definitely. If there's anything you know about America is that we love shooting creatures. Little creatures out in the wilderness. It's American tradition. Tell you what. Actually, let me scan this. What is this? It's like a cranberry. I love cranberry. I love putting it in turkey. What? Munchie get. Yeah, like I don't think Metroid is very big in Japan. They like more of the cute stuff. Although they do like mechs. And Metroid is... she's not really like a mech, but she's like a... I don't know. Kind of robot-like. Ah, yes, Miles' little container. These guys are very weak. Yeah, Japan loves kawaii. 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 Ooh. Maybe not ooh, but... like Hello Kitty is very popular. Hello Kitty actually makes a lot of money. I think the only thing that makes more money than Hello Kitty is Pokemon. Okay, there should be 2 more. There's one on the bridge, and I think that's actually at the statue. Sorry. I didn't mean to invade your habitat, destroy you all. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh god. Yeah, I do wish the forest was a little bit bigger. But it is good looking. It's nice. It's very tranquil and green. The bridge where I had to protect my best friend, Miles Mackenzie. Good memories. This is a good looking area too. Oh, the archery. I was really... I want to get Elden Ring for Switch, but I want to know how it runs before I get it. I don't think it's going to be 60 FPS. I think it's going to be 30. Ow. Ow. Speed. Japan is odd. If they play the game they like it. But mass gaming audience over there just like their own niche. Meanwhile, the rest of the audience is kind of in between. I know Japan loves Mario Kart. I see so many clips of Mario Kart over on Japan Twitter. They're always coming out with brand new shortcuts. What's up, Kui? How you doing? Exceptionally durable and ideal for tactical assets such as a weapon. I don't know if I told you. Doing good? Popping in before work? Aw, man. Work. That word strikes fear into the hearts of certain people. But thanks for checking in. I was gonna say, I don't know if I told you, but we're gonna be looking...
Hey, Samus? Why don't you show me what Takabi found?
Work. Yeah, you gotta censor the O. Tomorrow, I don't know if I mentioned in Mario Kart, if, we're gonna do spectating viewer time trials. Like, I'm gonna watch people's time trials on stream.
Have you tried these thrusters yet?
Best times.
Are they amazing?
Yeah, they're
So if you got any crazy times you want to show off, I will
no problem.
gladly show off your times on
First time
stream.
they went off, my legs weren't lying.
It'll probably be at the end of the stream, though. We're gonna do regular races and viewer time trials, which I think will be fun to watch. Like in Russia, Metroid is big, and in Brazil, Sonic is huge. Brazilians love Sonic, huh? And in Britain, Halo is still big? Really? Look through your time trials tomorrow. Some are messy. Oh, I don't know if I believe that. With your gameplay, I feel like your time trials would be pretty clean. At least compared to mine. My only decent, not even decent, is Bowser's Castle. A lot aren't up to date. Yeah, there's probably a bunch of new strats now, new shortcuts. Which is the great thing about Mario Kart. Every day, I'm seeing something new pop up on Twitter. Okay, wait, there's a thing here. You know, because one is pretty good. You know, my Bowser's Castle one is pretty good. Only 9 seconds off world record. Ooh, see, that's crazy to me. 9 seconds? I mean, that's a lot in time trial time. But for like an average person like me, that's crazy. I want to watch, I think Ida might show up tomorrow. And I want to see their time trials. Because, you know, they're quite the efficient gamer. Also, you watched the game last night? Because I didn't get to catch it. Ida probably has some crazy ones. Oh yeah, no doubt. I didn't even watch the highlights for the game. I was so distracted. But did we win? Did Magic's play yesterday? The Magic? I don't know. Oh, snap. Memory Fruit acquired. A legacy suit acquired. Memory Fruit? You watched it and was depressed? That doesn't sound good. Memory Fruit is the legacy of the Lamorne. It is a database containing all of their accumulated knowledge and history. is a power suit designed by the Lemorn that can generate a protective barrier to activate. Switch to Psychic Visor and press R. 35 missiles to use, wow. Yeah, that's cool. So, we lost, huh? Well, you know, we did lose Wagner. It's probably one of the biggest factors there, but is what it is. The OKC finally lost again. Good thing is that we don't play Knicks anymore this season. The legacy suit is the legacy suit even kind of looks like the light suit. Can't really tell in the menu, but it does look cool. A white suit. Except you're missing the spiky knees from the second game. So what did it say? It said visor and then... That deactivates it. I wasted missiles. It's like an overshield. Did I miss the last message? Very much like Prime 2, once you obtain all the set energy of the people, it will transform your suit. So Samus just assimilates to all the cultures she runs into, and it changes her suit. I wonder, does she have like a closet? A really big closet for all these suits? Don't think you're doing anything tomorrow, so you'll be here. Awesome. Enjoy Metroid Prime. Thank you. And hopefully your workday goes smoothly. Hopefully, yeah. Don't use overshield unless you need to. Don't waste the missiles. Yeah. 35 missiles is quite a lot.
I was never able to face myself until I arrived on this planet. Perhaps being stranded here wasn't so bad after all.
This guy had like an awakening here. Self-actualization. There was one more thing that I was missing.
May Solon watch over you.
May Solon watch over you as you go to your work shift today. Solon, guide me. This area kind of reminds me of Destiny 2. Which I know Destiny is kind of a shell of a game these days, but I did play it for 1,000 hours because I got addicted to it. I wouldn't recommend it, though. It's one of those games you play, and it's like, why am I playing this? Just to grind out guns, shoot stuff. Aha. Bugs. Oh, I hear it. It's right here. Yummy. Yummy. I like these little guys. Little ants. Scorpion ants. So I think that's everything in this area. It's time to move on. Move on with your life. Go on to the next chapter. Don't get caught up in the past. It's not worth it, man. I don't know who I'm talking to. Because it's not myself. Maybe just the general collective. You know what happened today? Hello Marco. What game is it? Metroid Prime 4. Talk to my best friend Miles. Yeah, I was talking to him. Miles, you gotta move on. Take this. Take the next step in your life.
Wonder what this is.
I also forgot that I had to give him the chip, so thank you for reminding me.
Teleportation technology? No way! You know, we were analyzing something like this back at base. I have an idea. Yeah. And a little bit more. Oh, yeah. Let's see. And there. It worked! I did it! This is a teleporter patch, and I've entered our coordinates here as the destination.
Nice. Instantly teleport patched objects. These may be used with mech parts. For the GF. I see GF and I think girlfriend, but it's Galactic Federation. Heavyweight Golem Mech MK9. So there's 6 parts to collect.
Now, if you find any of those missing mech parts, these patches will let you teleport them directly to base camp. I mean, I can't take all the credit. The Lemorn really nailed short-range teleportation, but just put my own spin on it.
You know, Miles is humble. I like him. He gets too much hate. He's just a chill little engineer guy.
I'm glad everyone made it back safely. If I'd gone with you, I would have just slowed you down.
He's humble, he cares about others, he's helpful. So what if he's a little corny, you know? Like, not everyone is super cool, epic, cool guy, you know? We're all just people who are who they are. It's good to unapologetically be yourself, as long as you're not being an asshole. And Miles is that guy. Miles is just a chill dude who likes fiddling with technology, making corny little jokes. He's not trying to be anything he's not.
We need Betsy up and running if we're going to break the force field around Chrono Tower.
Need me to play other M to truly understand the suffering? I'm sure it's quite the thing to experience. Maybe I will. That could be another game request. So far we have Bug Fables,
Send it back here.
Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, and other M. I know he got his arm back. See, look, Miles also fixed Robert's arm.
I am glad my high-frequency vibration generator proved useful.
Oh, yeah, your high-frequency vibration generator? Hell yeah, bro. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Yeah. I get you, bro. I understand what you're putting down, yeah. Yeah, Miles is chill. I don't mind him. Okay, let me just double check that I didn't miss anything. I'm sure I got everything. Okay, yeah, this area is clear. Now I can teleport the mech parts. Nice. So, no more crystal grinding unless I want 100%, which I don't really care about that right now. I could just go for more munchies too, while also picking up parts in between. Because I am probably not going to beat the game this stream. It's going to be a little bit shorter today. Just because I was an hour late. And this chamomile tea is also putting me in sleep mode. Ooh, but it's good. It's good tea. I would seriously consider playing Other M, though. Because didn't that game get a higher Metacritic score than this game? Do you think that's legitimate? Like, let me look it up. Metroid Other M Metacritic. Oh no, it did not. It has a 79. It's 1 point under. So this game is only 1 point better than Other M. Even though, you know, review scores aren't really the metric. They're not the be-all, end-all metric for the quality of a thing. But that's kind of funny. I guess the times also affect the critique of a product. I want to go to Fourth Forge.
If we can fix the mech, we can break down the force field around Chrono Tower. All you have to do now is find the missing mech parts and send them my way. I'll be on standby.
The game is not that bad. People are just disappointed by the wait. Yeah. And I remember talking about it. I'm like, during the Prime 3 stream, I was like, I'm going to temper my expectations because this game has been through a lot. Like, canceled development, restarted development. Like, even though it has been 8 years, there are still things that could go wrong. And there were some things that did go wrong, I'd say. But overall, I think we got a decent game out of it. 8 out of 10 is actually better than decent. I mean, it doesn't seem like the mech parts are particularly hard to locate.
See the mech part. When I have all the missing parts, I can face the mech. Send them to you as soon as you find them. There should be 5 more.
Also, is homie out here? Starting fires? I kind of like that he's just out here. He's having like a whole like nature reconnection moment.
Janice, please join me. Make yourself comfortable.
How is she going to make herself comfortable?
This belonged to my father. We used to sit around a fire just like this, telling stories. He always spoke of Solon. Are you familiar? Solon sits atop the sky. Solon provides equal light to all. Solon is always watching over us. That is why we must not bring shame to Solon.
Solon.
I have made mistakes. Many mistakes. But through Solon's light, I find balance.
This dude just loves... He loves Solon.
Thank you for indulging me.
No problem.
I miss these campfire stories. Shamus, have you seen some of the pieces of the Federation base that were teleported here? I believe this will be of use to you.
Ooh.
Please, take this.
Oh, nice. Hey Zev, I'm sorry about how I was acting in my Smash Bros stream. Don't even know what has gotten into me. That's okay. You are okay. It's very kind that you came back and apologized. You're fine. Apology accepted. I'm not a person that holds, you know,
May Solon watch over you.
any bad feelings towards anyone. And that's just kind of how Smash Bros. Can be sometimes. Things can get competitive, and
Sharing this fire reminds me of my father.
And, you know, it's
and
a
the
sweaty
stories of
game.
Solon.
But yeah, your apology accepted. You're good, Dagon. Thank you. Everyone was kind of acting anti-Semitic yesterday. Wait, what? Hold on. What? That's news to me. Did I Did I black out during a section of the stream? From what you were there for? What? Hold on. Now I gotta go rewatch the stream. It was a 6-hour stream. So there was a lot of stuff going on yesterday. I was too busy playing the game. I don't remember. I mean, I can always rewatch the VOD. Like, if you're not joking, I can rewatch the VOD and see. But yeah, I kind of was focused on the game and not like paying attention to the whatever that was going on in the chat. All I really saw was that T-Man kept being annoying, which, you know, go figure. The little Timmy was being annoying. Oh no, the sky is blue, water is wet, birds fly, sun shines, grass grows. It's like okay. That's why I just try to ignore that stuff, but there comes a point where you can't really ignore it, and it starts becoming a problem. Not sure they were being that serious about it, but yeah, that happened. Maybe it was a joke. Like, if it's a joke, it's fine. I'm not one of those people who are, like, easily offended by, like, edgy jokes or anything. But it's good to acknowledge that, hey, we can make these jokes sometimes, but don't actually, like, be that person. T-Man is really pushing it, outright harassing Ida, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what his deal is. I think he's just here to cause trouble and seek attention. Oh, what the heck? This is just here? This is just chilling here. Dude, like, faked me up there. I like to watch them die. That was your reaction too? Yeah, that's just chilling there. You don't even have to do anything. You just have to walk over there. It's like finding $20 in the middle of the sidewalk. I love this area, even though this area is kind of simple. It's got good music, good rain. I love me a rainy level. Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes had a really good rain level. The main story basically, but like there were other levels where it was daytime. What the hell? Oh, I've got Kool-Aid vision. That is trippy. Okay, so here's the problem. Where was that drone located? I know it was on the outside platform, but I don't know which tower it was. Am I doing a Christmas stream? It depends. Depends on what day it falls on, but tomorrow we're doing more Mario Kart. And we're gonna watch viewer time trials tomorrow. Like I'm gonna watch the chat's best times on stream. So if you have a good time trial you want to show off, I will watch it. Finding $20 on the sidewalk, that actually happened to you once or twice, lucky. I hate finding, like, you know those fake $100 bills? I hate finding those because it's like, oh, it's just, you know, it's like, oh, Jesus Christ or something like that, and I'm like, oh, it's not actually $100 bill. DK Star Review Peak could be Christmas tracks. That would be, you know, like a Christmas themed stream could be fun. I don't really know what I could do different. Maybe put on some Christmas music, some Mariah Carey. Oh, this is actually really good. I can get across. I see why these guys are here now. To be in the way. Break that box. Oh shit. I have to go back, don't I? Does electricity hurt these guys? I can imagine since they're robots that might, like, short circuit them. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, I like that. Okay, so this area actually gets a lot easier to traverse once you have the upgrades. You know, I think I already got the upgrade here. I'm pretty sure I did. There's something I'm not seeing. It's not a magnetic rail, is it? No? There's something I'm not seeing on... Oh, the other side, okay. Owie! Zev is alive. For now. See, this is how it works. When I'm live on Twitch and YouTube, I'm alive. But when I'm offline, I am dead. I return to my undead form when I sign off. I turn into a corpse. And only when I am live, I am not dead. I guess that could be Zev lore. Spool. Well, I already activated those. Zev is sad. I haven't really been sad recently. It's like a mental health update, I guess. Things have been pretty chill. I mean, there's plenty to be concerned about in the real world, but you know, you can't let that stuff get to you. Use a psychic boost ball track. This is so cool. How can I be sad when I'm playing Metroid Prime 4 Beyond for Nintendo Switch 2? Zev is gooning? No. Zev is not. I think you're gooning. Oh, hey, nice. Yeah, this is the dude I was looking for. This is very, very convenient that I can just travel to each tower like this. Instead of having to take like a million elevators and jump around and go up and down. Nice. Hey yo, it's me, Tony Soprano. If you want to be one of my goons. Ah, okay, there's something out here. Oh. This is something. This looks like an electric rail. Dagon is alive. Zev is Chinese? No. Why Chinese? I like Chinese food. It's the most Chinese thing about me. Okay, there we go. You used to be dead. You got brought back from the dead. You were reanimated. This is fun. I'm a ball. Oops. Yummy. A munchie. Yum 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 hum yum 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 yum. Ooh, my tea has gotten cold. That's okay, it's still good. Okay, so there's 3 things here, yeah. Might as well just... Ow. Get each tower. Clear them out. Ow. Actually, the elevator is right here. That keeps hitting me. Is the electricity? Shocking. Oh. So it's not dead? Not when I'm live. If I'm live, I'm not dead. I could have worked from the bottom up, saves time, but yeah. That would make more sense. Actually, what I could do is, work bottom down and then use the platform to get back to this tower. I think that's what I'll do. I don't want to fight this guy. Oh god, these guys, I forgot. I forgot there was turrets here. Okay, well I might have to fight this guy. Oh shit. Yeah, I gotta stun lock them when they crash into the ground. That's the wombo. Easy. Doesn't matter unless you want a low time score. Oh yeah, does time matter for the ending, or is it just percentage? I probably won't get the ultimate ending, but I'll get at least a decent one. We need more Zev lore. I was talking about my childhood friends earlier. I dropped a little bit of Zev lore today. But I kind of forget most of my own lore. I mean, what could I talk about? I have a scar on my my lower back. Like a permanent scar, a very bad one too. And it's a really dumb story on how I got it. Percentage, but I should at least be good by the next playthrough or third if you commit time-wise. This game is very generous in that regard. Oh yeah, this game is very streamlined, which is nice. I appreciate that. I love the speed up. Makes you feel like badass. Damn. Wait. Tell the story? Well, it's not that interesting of a story, but when I was very, very, very little, I mean like a little child, my mom, she was a nurse, and she would have really long shifts. So she would leave me at, she wasn't really my aunt, but we called her auntie. And back then, you know, they just let me do whatever. So I would go outside, play, and there was this little bench, like cheap wooden bench, that a kid should not be playing with. I flipped it over, started riding it like a horse. It broke and there was a nail and it dug into my back and had like a crazy vertical cut, which didn't hurt. It didn't hurt, but I knew I was bleeding. But that made like a massive scar on my lower back. And I still have that scar today. Like, the skin is thick, and it protrudes out of my body, so it was a very bad cut. But yeah, my aunt, she let me do whatever. Like, go outside, play with the dog, play with the chickens. She was diabetic, so she let me play with her insulin needles, which is kind of crazy thinking back. Like, what I would do with her insulin needles was grind out the metal part on the needle and then suck air in, and then since the needle part was grinded up, I can push the hypo in to where it pushes the air and it would shoot the needle out, and I would do that to like shoot stuff with insulin needles. So that was kind of crazy. A kid should not be playing with insulin needles. I don't know why she gave me those to play with, but back then, you know, things were different. WTF, yeah, that is one of like my earliest childhood memories. But I was not a dumb kid. I didn't hurt myself with the needles. I hurt myself with the bench. That was a creaky old bench. How the hell do I get up there? As Gabe Newell once said, getting gamers to look up is one of the hardest hurdles in video game design. Basically, if you don't signal them with a lighthouse, they will not look up. Something like that. But he's so right. Because I'm gonna blame it on me yapping. But this makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna be real though. Valve, probably my favorite video game company. Like, I know I'm a big Nintendo person, a massive Nintendo shill, a Nintendrone who will buy all their products. But I'd rather actually stand for Valve. I might like them more than Nintendo. Oh, you're shitting me. You're... no way. However, I will still acknowledge the somewhat shady things that Valve does. Like, I don't like their loot box system that they introduced in Team Fortress 2. The Counter-Strike skin stuff. Don't like that. You know, just monetizing, basically making their own versions of NFTs. But, you know, they are a company and they make a lot of money. Which is why they do it. Large shot expansion. Large. So I can't be too upset at them. And basically that stuff spawned because of the community as well, the gambling. Unlike Nintendo, Valve is very consumer friendly. Yes, they are very... They will refund games even after you've gone over like the 2-hour limit. Sometimes, like, if your Steam account... There's always that meme of if your Steam account gets hacked, they will send like a hit squad to hunt down the hacker. And, you know, I think that's kind of true. They will go out of their way. But yeah, no company is perfect. They are not perfect mostly because they are extremely lazy, but like their fans, they like their gang. You know, after the Game Awards, Half-Life fans were blaming Mega Man for Half-Life 3 not being announced. And it's like, that makes no sense. There is no evidence that Half-Life 3 is going to be at the Game Awards. Guess the Sonic character, J.T. Ha? I am not a Sonic expert. The only Sonic game I've played, like, really played, was Sonic Adventure 2. So, ask me anything about Sonic Adventure 2 and I could probably tell you. Jet the Hawk? Oh, see, I don't even know him. They are performing satanic rituals? I saw that. I think they've entered some sort of psychosis to where they've broken mentally. And now they're trying to summon Satan to release Half-Life 3. They're really losing it there, but it's their own fault. They keep listening to Tyler McGrifter. Even Tyler said it's not going to be at the Game Awards, but they only hear what they want to hear. Sonic is goated. Not goated enough to win the best racing game of the year. I'm just kidding. I shouldn't say inflammatory things like that, but... The Sonic fans were asking for it, man. They kept, you know, being annoying. It's like, yeah, Mario Kart World isn't perfect. It has a lot of problems. It's $80, yeah. But it's like, you can enjoy both. Even the leaks said it wouldn't show up at the TGAs. Exactly. There was no reason to believe, but they just don't care. They want to hear what they want to hear. Sev riding Sonic's dick when? I will never. Never. The only Sonic game... Actually, no. Not the only Sonic game. I like Sonic Adventure 2, and I like Sonic Generations. Those are like the two Sonic games I really like. Maybe Sonic Advanced 1. That game was okay too. Okay, so here we can work from the bottom up to get these little munchies. But yeah, no Half-Life at Game Awards, and I've said this many times, Half-Life 2 is probably my favorite game of all time. But I'm not going to be delusional and expect a reveal anytime soon. And there are other games to play too. Like I'm not too like worried about Half-Life 3 existing. I'm sure they're working on it in some form or another. They're just really slow. They're Valve. They want to get things right. You like Sonic Advance 1? You like the whole trilogy? I've only really played Sonic Advance 1. And I remember liking it a lot. I actually played it on emulation, and then my friend sold me a cartridge later down the line because I wanted to get the Chow stuff. What's my favorite version of Link in a Zelda game? Yours is Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. Wind Waker Link is probably one of the better ones. I feel like Twilight Princess Link is the tokenized, flanderized version of Link, where, you know, Nintendo was apologizing for Wind Waker even though Wind Waker was fine. Like, Wind Waker was so interesting and so stylized, but at the time people didn't want that. They wanted edgy, cool Twilight Princess Link. As far as which one's my favorite overall, I mean, I like when characters have personality, and Wind Waker Link has a lot of personality, especially with like his little eyes, his cat eyes. I like his hair. He has a little tuft of hair. That's funny. I feel like his attacks in the game are cool too. He does cool combos where he does like jumps and flips and stuff. Okay, it's above. I have to go up. You like Twilight Princess Link, but I like the many Toon Links as well, yeah. Toon Link is great. I like when characters have personality. And that's why Luigi is better than Mario. And Daisy is better than Peach. But, you know, we kind of need generic characters. The everyman character. Okay, wait, what's happening here? Oh god. Okay, I see. I guess maybe not generic, but like characters that have wide appeal. Generic might not be the right word. Maybe a Link to the Past era Link. He's got sideburns and bushy hair. Link to the Past Link also has pink hair for some reason, which was an odd choice, but it was the early days. Don't care for Skyward Sword Link, and Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom Link didn't vibe with. Maybe because he never seemed that cool to me. Yeah, they're kind of... Like, what did Skyward Sword Link have, really, that made him stand out? You know, besides the motion controls, I guess he had a stamina wheel. Like, that's his character trait. He has stamina. Breath of the Wild Link and Tears of the Kingdom Link, they have the ability to jump on command, whereas all the other links require a ledge. Okay. Oh, I see. Just always have to scan it. I don't know why they kept that. In Metroid Prime 3, you have to scan something to pull it. And I guess that's how they want it to be. I thought that was just a quirk of, you know, the game. But I guess it's an intentional design thing. Oh, you have to scan this and then pull. Skyward Sword Link had pretty boy look and the lips. He did really have like lips, like pronounced lips. I think Skyward Sword Zelda is probably my second favorite Zelda. And Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild Zelda. Actually, maybe Tears of the Kingdom Zelda. I like Tears of the Kingdom Zelda more. I think she looks better with short hair than long hair. If we're gonna switch to favorite Zelda. Twilight Princess Zelda was cool. She had like presence. She also like had a sword in Twilight Princess, which was cool too. Okay, so probably don't want to go down there. That's just the boss fight arena. Oh, and then there's Midna. I like Midna. Ow. human form Midna. Not gremlin form Midna. Man, I can't imagine how much damage these guys would do on hard mode. Because they already do a lot. It feels like they do hard mode damage already. Okie dokie, so I came from there. Tower 3. Oh, Tower 3 actually has a couple of things, but none on the roads. What is the fast way to get to Tower 3? Final question. What is your favorite Ganondorf design? Yours is Ocarina of Time and Age of Imprisonment. I do really like the Tears of the Kingdom Ganondorf. I also like that Matt Mercer does the voice for him. So that also influences my choice. I think they just made him really buff Bara Samurai Ganondorf, and that's cool. Ocarina of Time Ganondorf, I don't know. Just the way he looks. It's just the graphics at the time. Doesn't make him my favorite. But I do like Twilight Princess Ganondorf because of Smash Bros. He just looks big and strong and tough. Scary man. You like Toon Zeldas, they were the most involved, and even though we didn't see a lot of Twilight Princess Zelda, she was cool when she showed up. Didn't Toon Zelda die in Spirit Tracks as well? And you had to like bring her back to life? I remember in Wind Waker 2, she helped you fight Ganon, which was a really cool fight. Like, iconic in my opinion. Beastgan. Oh yeah, Beastgan for sure is cool. Like, that Ganon, I like. But regular human form Ganon in Ocarina, not really. It's just that early 3D era polygonal look. You like almost all Ganons. I don't think there was really a bad Ganon, in your opinion. A Link to the Past, Ganon version's the most. Spirit Tracks, Zelda was a ghost, but Link's partner in the game. So yeah, Zelda got a lot more involved in like the Wind Waker type games, the cel-shaded stuff, I guess. I never played those games, never had them physically. I could emulate them, but I do like that authentic gaming experience. But there's no way for me to actually stream those games if I did get them on cartridge, so emulation would be the solution. Twilight Princess Ganon is cool. I remember the part where he was like chained up and the sages like were trying to hold him back, but he just ripped the chains off and went all like crazy Giga Chad mode. Just badass. And the fight with him at the end was cool too. Although not as cool as Wind Waker in my opinion. I feel like with Hyrule being flooded and Zelda helping you with the light arrows and just, you know, having to parry his attacks to finish him off, like that was, you know, it was cinema. It's what the kids would call cinema. Do I think Nintendo regrets calling the series Legend of Zelda rather than Legend of Link? I don't think so. I feel like Zelda is... It just sounds better. The Legend of Zelda, and then Zelda, the character, feels more marketable, I guess. I mean, they're both marketable, but it's just that iconic trope of the hero saves the princess. And it's really about Zelda. Like Twilight, not Twilight Princess, Tears of the Kingdom. It's all about Zelda. All the cutscenes are like, oh, Zelda, Zelda this, Zelda that. So I think they do like marketing Zelda more than Link, really. Even though Link is cool as hell. It's just so ingrained in society, the Zelda series. Like, everyone knows about Legend of Zelda. But then there's people who are like, I like Zelda, he's cool, he swings his sword. He doesn't afraid of anything. You know, that old joke, which in 2025 people are still unironically saying that. It's kind of funny. Or calling, you know, Samus Metroid. I like Metroid, he's so cool, he shoots his gun. Okay, wait, I'm here to get stuff. That's right, there was a thing here I can pull. Zelda is in the background a lot. In the early days, when she's involved, she really doesn't do as much as Link, yet she's described as the most important figure. I feel like they're trying to change that nowadays. Some people who say Green Mario, I like Green Mario, he jumps higher. AI connection severed. Electric shock, okay, that's all I need to read. Funny how the Metroid one isn't technically incorrect. Exactly, yeah, because, you know, Samus does have that Metroid DNA in her. She's got that Troid in her. So they're so wrong that they circle back to being right. Zelda, Tetra's design, and Wind Waker looks identical to Ocarina of Time. Like her princess form. Like, Link is arguably the most important in his verse, yet no one acknowledges that. Link really did get, like, background character, sidelined. Although I think he prefers it that way. Because in one of the diary entries, Link says the reason he's so quiet is because he has lots of eyes on him, watching him. So he has to, like, be this, like, stoic, stone-faced, I'm a knight who protects the princess type of guy. Which I kind of like that. For multiple reasons, because I don't mind silent protagonists in games because it lets you, the player, sort of fill in the blanks, project yourself onto the character, put your thoughts into them and make it their thoughts. That kind of stuff. Maybe that's why I like Half-Life so much, because my thoughts are Gordon Freeman's thoughts. For princess form, gotcha. Link doesn't want to actually say a bad word and get cancelled. Yeah, Link is worried about calling Ganondorf like a slur. And everyone's like, whoa, Link, what'd you call Ganon? What? You can't say that, Link. I don't know what year it is in Zelda. Oh, this is where I got Psychic Boot? Samus is cool, she has Psychic Boot? Get ready for talking in Sony Legend of Zelda movie. That's a crazy sentence. Sony making the Legend of Zelda movie. Yeah. I don't know how that's gonna work. I guess it's just a wait and see type of moment. Although the leaks that I saw, like, the costumes look fine. The cast looks like the characters to me. I think they picked a really good girl to play Zelda. You're telling me regular missiles blow that up, but not the big ass bomb? Who better to make a Legend of Zelda movie than one of the greatest rivals? Is that a flex for Nintendo, or is that a flex for Sony? Because it could be interpreted two ways. It's like, Sony's like, ha, we're making your IP into a movie. Or is it like, ha, Nintendo is making Sony make their IP into a movie? Oh no, Sam is here. Oh no, I didn't expect to do a chat sacrifice today. Sam, did you make another video about me? You did? Did you really? I want you to make another video about me. You did? Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Sam. Every time I ban you, I want you to make one video about me. Can you do that for me? Can you do that for me, Sam? Can you crawl? I ban you? I won't ban you if you act normal. Like, I'm all for being silly, but there's a limit. There's a limit to the silly. There's a silly limit that you have to adhere by. It's in the chat member contract that I just wrote today. And part of the contract is you can't mock me. You're breaking the contract. I have the stone tablet where I sacrificed my chat members ready for you. I have the knife, the Aztec knife. Ooh, I'm getting it now. Well, there it is. And then delete all the evidence. No one will know. No one will ever know. I'll ban you, and then I'll hide your body in the beach. I'll bury you at the beach. I think I got everything in this area. Nice. Time to get out of here. Let's see. It is 8:13. It's like that Looney Tunes shit. I'll steal it, and no one will ever know. Dude, Mel Blanc, such a good voice actor. Generational voice actor. No one will ever know. I can't do his voice. There's no way I can imitate him. I can do my crappy Joe Swanson. Hey, Peter, I'll steal it. No one will ever know. Peter, I stole it. What do you want me to do with this package? Can I add you again? Just unfriend you after the Smash Bros stream? I can't remember if we actually were like added on Switch, to tell you the truth. You can. You can add me if you join Mario Kart tomorrow. You can always add me off of the Switch. The Switch online. That's how most people add me. They just add me off Mario Kart. Where should I go? I don't want to go to the forest. The forest is clear. I do want to go to the ice belt. There's the one power up there that I couldn't figure out, but I know how to get it now. I'm gonna go all the way down there for one power up. A single munchie.
If we can fix the mech, we can break down the force field around Chrono Tower. All you have to do now is find the missing mech parts and send them my way. I'll be on standby.
You know, there's something about his helmet. He has a very punchable helmet. Just the way it looks. His big googly eyes. I know I said I like him, but his helmet makes him look very punchable. Man, instead of going underground, it would have been cool to go onto the top, the tippy top of the mountain, and you could see like the entire open area. I think that would have been sick. Kind of like Final Fantasy 15, where you can climb to the top of the volcano. So one thing that's on my mind about this game is, what does the subtitle mean? Beyond? Because nothing about the game really screams beyond to me. Because in Metroid Prime 2, you got the echolocator beam, or visor. In Prime 3, you're getting corrupted throughout the game, so yeah, corruption. Samus goes even further beyond. Beyond what? Is this a different dimension? Did she leave her dimension and go beyond? I guess I'll find out once I beat the game. It'll all come together somehow. Your guess is either the psychic abilities or the desert. Those are your best guesses. I hope it's not the desert. I guess because she has a third eye, her mind has been opened, and her mind goes beyond what is capable of normal human thought. Her third eye has been opened. My eyes have been opened. Still haven't finished the game yet. Haven't played it today. How far into it are you? Because hopefully I'm not spoiling anything for you, even though I'm just going through areas I've already been to. So not really many spoilers today. But yeah, literally I only came here for one single thing, which is down there. But there is a shortcut that I can take, which is not here. Not here. Over there. No. Yeah, like this is cool and all. But imagine that there was like a base and you could climb all the way up. Actually, wait, the mountain? Where is the mountain? Okay, well, I guess it's not really a mountain. It's just a bunch of spiky spires. But it would have been cool to, like, traverse a mountaintop. Uh-oh. Could literally go back from no point of no return, do the final boss, and then watch the 100% ending on YouTube. Already finished all the fetch quests. So you're at 75, 76%. So you're pretty much at the end of the game. We're kind of, like, at the same point. Someone said that these look like Pikmin. I forgot who it was. These little things look like Pikmin. They really do evoke the Pikmin like. Okay, so their shortcut should be here. You can see that. I see it. New Pikmin just dropped. Kind of sad that the Switch 2 doesn't have like an official Pikmin 4 update that adds 60 frames per second. But we are getting that other update. Or did we already get it? I think we already got it. But no Switch 2 edition. Big missed opportunity for Miyamoto's favorite game series. Oh, it's nice. It puts me right here too. This is perfect. Wait. Can I get up here? There we go. Okay, yeah, so what I was supposed to do here is this. And my dumb idiot past self didn't know. There we go. And that's this area completed, I'm pretty sure. Yes. I really like Pikmin 4, but I really wish there was less tutorial. It's a very slow game. It's the type of Pikmin game that I only beat once and then never go back to. Compared to like Pikmin 1, where it's like, I could beat this in a day. Whee! Do not spit on me, you disgusting creature. Spit. I think the tea is finally hitting me. I have a little bit left. But I really do need to fix my sleep schedule. I keep waking up later than I want to. And then I have less time in the day to do things. And I've also been streaming quite a bit more than usual, which is fun. But I would also like to continue making videos about interesting things. Had to go the other way for the mech part. Oh, I forgot about the mech part. Crap. Okay, wait. Good. Thank you for reminding me. My brain turned off there for a second. Mech part is up here. Right, I remember how to get over there. Have I played Hyrule Warriors? I have played Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition on Switch. Feel you on that. Been waking up around 12 p.m. Same, and that doesn't feel too good because it's like you wake up, eat breakfast, drink your coffee, and then it's already like 1 p.m. and it's like, damn, half the day is already over. So ideally, I want to wake up at least 10 at the latest. There it is. Just gotta go over here and slap it. I also have Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. And then another chat member wanted me to play Age of Imprisonment, which I don't own, but I would like to also play that one too. I already got this, but I'm just doing it for fun. Alright. A second mech part, and then there's another one here. The mech collecting I thought would have been way worse, but it's really not that bad. Imagine a Toon Zelda game in the future, that would be awesome. I would be very happy if they brought back like a Wind Waker cel-shaded type of game. Like, I love that stuff. I think what I love most about Wind Waker is that all the designs were so interesting. Like, if you look at the enemies, like the Wizrobes and the Moblins, the Bokoblins, they're all so funny looking. They have so much personality. Yeah. Like the sound design, the animations, the characters. Like, hyperrealism, it's kind of boring. Actually, wait, I should probably kill these guys. They're just kind of like a mild annoyance, but I'd rather be a dead annoyance. Okay, yeah, actually no, they're not mild, they're very annoying. Okay, at least they had the politeness to go away. This dude loves existing. The last Toon game we got was Triforce Heroes. Before that was Wind Waker HD.
Nice to see you again.
Triforce Heroes was kind of average.
I was born on the fourth moon of Saladin in the northern reaches.
Thanks for sharing.
Resources were scarce and each day was a struggle to survive. By my generation, it was difficult to support the family by hunting, so I joined the Federation. I don't know if this was in line with Solon and my father's way, but I had to do it to feed our family. So from hunter, I became sniper. It's strange. My words flow so easily around you.
I mean, she doesn't say anything.
Samus, it looks like there's a few ruins in this valley. I found something near one of them.
Oh, thanks. At least he gives me stuff. But yes, Samus is a good listener because she doesn't talk. You're gonna go dead now. Bye. See you later, Dagon. And we will be doing Mario Kart tomorrow if you're interested. But have a good night. Thank you for watching. Where's Kenneth's gun? Find him in a certain order and I keep finding him? That's lucky. He's like telling me his life story. This also works in real life. If you don't talk and just, you know, act normal, people will just tell you things.
Good hunting, Samus.
Where's the mech part? Oh, I see. I wonder if Miles needs a hand. He's rubbing off on me. Sorry. That was lame. He has 3 of 6. I wonder, there's probably more stuff in the mines that I missed. Samus, Ridley murdered my scientist parents, and then I got adopted by bird dads, and I worked for the Federation, and then I got bored, became a hunter. No one ever asks about Samus's stories, but she did have a really traumatic childhood, which is probably why she's a very stoic, silent type. And also why she's probably very compassionate and cares about saving these ancient civilizations. Actually, I think I know what I want to do. Go here, and then go to the lava place to check and see if I missed anything there. But this is all before, apparently these games take place in between Metroid 1 and Metroid 2, I believe.
You're close to a mech part. I'm getting some strange readings, though.
I think Mother Brain murdered the 3 surviving Chozo, but I don't think people talk about this. Tunisia. Uh-oh. Not gonna lie, I did not expect this. Okay, that's a problem. Didn't expect the Zelda enemy to show up and take the item I needed.
That creature just swallowed a mech part. Don't let it get away.
Well, they can have it, because I want to go to the flare pool. And... what time is it? Yeah. Probably go there, save, and then probably call it for today. It was going to be a shorter stream today. This takes place right before Metroid 2 or right after Super Metroid. Yeah, I gotta look up the updated timeline to see where all this fits in. The lore keepers. Is this Flare Pool? This is Flare Pool. They will put all the pieces together. The suit really matches the bike. Did the bike change color? It's always been this color, right? I'm not hallucinating. According to the game Galactic Calendar, it seems it takes place in the same cosmic year as Metroid 2, Super, and Metroid. Always found it funny how high the stakes rose from Metroid 1 to 2. The Metroids themselves don't really exist outside of the baby in the later 2D games. Come on. Yeah, like, it all became about the, okay, wait, where am I going? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I'm going. Okay, I'm going there. It all, like, the Metroids went extinct, and then it became about the X-Parasite. The game won't tell you until you get the other 5 pieces in Miles will call you up. Oh my god, I just want to save the game. But things are exploding. The game won't tell you until you get the other 5 pieces, but the last mech piece is at Flare Pool. Okay, so I should come here last, I see. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to save because I'm going to call it here. The tea is making me sleepy. But thank you guys for watching and helping and talking and keeping me company while I play this game. It's been fun. Well, you guys don't play Mario Kart, but I will be doing Mario Kart tomorrow. I know a lot of people show up for that. But this is it for tonight. Thank you, Ninjagoon. Thank you, Waffle Boy. So Silex stole an incomplete Metroid clone before Metroid 2, but was fine with that, so he modified the Mach droids to use as mind control. So Silex had his own Metroid, and this sort of fills in that blanks to where the Mach droids come around. Okay. It was a fun stream. I had fun. Glad you guys had fun too. Might, depending... Oh yeah, no worries. No worries. It is definitely up to you, everybody, if they want to show up. I know most people like Mario Kart because they can all participate in the stream, but thank you for watching me play this. Goodbye.